Now, let me tell you, some of my favourite dishes come from food stalls around Asia. And today, I'm transporting you back to that beautiful country, Indonesia, where honestly, I learned that the best noodles come from those street food stalls. So, are you ready for a delicious Asian noodle dish in just 10 minutes? Oscar, pan down, please. Right, beautiful noodles, yeah, udon noodles, straightforward. They're already cooked, simple. Asian greens, spring onions, some beautiful little bean sprouts, bacon. We're going to render that bacon down to get the fat out and then use that fat to flavour this incredible dish. My travels in Indonesia, one thing I did learn is you waste nothing. So watch carefully and let's get 10 minutes on the clock. Right, if you've got a wok, brilliant. If you haven't, a large frying pan. Turn the gas up. We want to create some flavour. So first thing we want to do is get some bacon. This is sort of streaky, lean bacon. And what I'm going to do now is render that fat down because there's two things going on. I want the sort of protein from the bacon, but more importantly, I want the flavour from it, okay? So I'm going to cut nice, large noodles. The street food phenomenon in Indonesia is incredible. You can actually eat sometimes better on the street than you can in a restaurant. It's that good. Start off with a little bit of oil. That helps to get the fat rendered quicker. Bacon goes in, okay? And the secret here is to get a bit of texture to this dish. Now, my noodles are already cooked. They're blanched, so we're reheating them. But get some heat in there first and get that nice, crispy bacon flavour. Now, the sauce. Don't go too crazy on this, okay? Because I like it quite spicy. I like it quite sort of acidic, but be smart on the variants, especially with the heat. In goes the minced garlic, okay? Next, our ginger. And that makes it a lot more fragrant. How do we get the balance right? Some brown sugar, some beautiful sweet brown sugar, a little bit of togarashi spice. That gives a really nice sort of heat and a kick to it. Next, a nice teaspoon of ground coriander. And then, of course, 2 parts, flip that bacon. 2 parts soy. Okay, so literally 3 tablespoons of soy sauce. And then from there, 1 nice tablespoon of oyster sauce. Give that a really good mix, okay? Now, the flavours in there are incredible. I like to get this sauce made up literally 2 or 3 days before and it just sits in the fridge. Again, we're doing it with the noodles. Over chicken and fish, equally as delicious. But, Oscar, pan down on man. Look, that fat now is coming out of the bacon, okay? I want to see that nice crispy texture on the bacon, really important. Just take it off the heat for a moment, okay? Once that bacon starts to get really nice and crispy, lay it nice and flat in the pan. Check the seasoning, okay? Check the flavour. Wow, that's delicious, it's sharp. I'm gonna just increase that sort of soy richness, darkness in there and let it down a little bit, okay? Now, yeah, that's good. That's very good. It's nice and thick, not too watery, but every mouthful is packed with that wonderful Asian flavour. Now, bacon. Once you take it off the heat and let it relax, the oil starts to sort of seep out, but the crispiness of that bacon stays really nice and crisp. So, eggs. Always crack on a flat surface, into the pan, straight off, and in, pan down, please. Oscar, back onto the heat. But look, take the tip of the whisk and just break that up. Okay? Break that up, off the heat, and separate those eggs. So it's almost like a sort of fast-track scrambled. From there, take your noodles and lay those noodles over those eggs and bacon. The smell is incredible, I'm telling you. Now, from there, we want to get a bit of texture and colour on those noodles. Press them down into the eggs and the bacon. So good. Don't worry about breaking it up yet. From there, a little seasoned togarashi spice over. That'll give the heat on the noodles, okay? Now we go back onto the heat, okay, and start caramelizing that really nicely. Now, the Asian greens, okay? These don't need blanched or part boiled. just slice them nice and thinly, okay? Because the thinner they are, the quicker they cook. And this is like a sort of nice big bok choy. The stems are delicious. The leaves are really tasty. You can hear those noodles sort of cracking away. Once you get down to the tip, lay it over, and then bang, look, spread that out. This is going to send Uncle Roger into overdrive. Trust me. Now, from there, correct the seasoning. Now, I know I'm using a frying pan and he loves the wok, but trust me, I've been to Indonesia more times than he has, let me tell you. The sauce, go over and literally just dab a touch of that sauce in there. I'm going to whack up the heat now, okay? Crank up the heat to get some flavour and texture on there. Next, large spring onions. Again, slice and just go on an angle, okay? Why? A, they take on more sauce, and B, they look great in terms of presentation. Now, hear those noodles? That's what you want, honestly. Lift them up, and they go in on top. Beautiful. Think what's at the bottom, the eggs. Then we had that beautiful bacon. Now the noodles. And then finally, some coriander. Just turn that round. Okay, chop it once. That's the secret. Chop it once, keep the flavour in. Okay? And then finally, we need some freshness in there. Some bean sprouts. And all you do is literally just plant those sprouts over there. Time, please?
4 minutes to go.
4 minutes to go. Whack up the heat. Touch of salt. And now we start mixing, okay? Beautiful. Here we go. I'll give that a really good toss. And look, we got, just pan down please, Oscar, just check this out. Got that crispiness in the bacon is stuck to the noodles are stuck to the eggs, and all of a sudden it's starting to form this beautiful street food, incredible, tasty dish. Now, before that comes out, okay, I'm just gonna add a touch more flavour in there. Flatten it down again, nice and flat. Uncle Roger, watch carefully. From there, a touch more sauce, fresh ginger, fresh garlic, soy. Now, one more toss. Too much sauce, you're gonna drown it. Just coat those noodles so they're lightly glazed, but you don't want it soggy. Nothing worse than a soggy noodle, let me tell you. Now, turn that over, and now, see the colour. Please, Oscar, pan down. Pan down, Uncle Roger. Open your eyes. Look, beautiful, beautiful. Egg, bacon, noodles, chili, ginger. Off. And when we come to serve, this is a dish that is generously done. The smell is incredible. And look at that. Oh, nothing goes to waste. And I just love the fact that we've got the noodles dressed beautifully. It's a generous portion. And let's be honest, there's nothing there for 2 or 3 of you. And finally, just a touch. No more than that. And then last little pickings of my cilantro, coriander, depending on what country you're in, and then boom. And there we go. Amazing Indonesian street food phenomenon. To all of you, thank you for watching Ramsay in 10. If I went too quick, I apologise, but slow it down. Now, don't forget to pick up Ramsay in 10 cookbook inspired by this series. And trust me, you're going to come out a much better chef. And if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to my amazing YouTube channel for more. Good luck.